Welcome back to Maxfield Engine Clinic. Today we're going to be showing you how to rewind a spring that has came out of your trimmer recoil housing. A lot of you have probably lost them or pulled them out accidentally when you was trying to install a rope, and it happens to all of us. So basically what I'm going to do is show you how to a little hack, shall I say, to get the spring back in here. Let me go ahead and get you down here where you can see. And as you see here, I have a block of wood with a screw in it. We're going to wind that spring up on this block of wood and let that one end of that hook catch the screw. Now first, I have a socket that I modified. Basically just cut a hole or a slit on both sides of it. It's not too pretty, but it does the job. That's all you need to do. And then install it on your drill motor, because you want it to go ahead, and you're going to be using your drill motor to wind this thing back up, and especially if you've got something with a low speed. Also, before I get too far ahead, we're going to need this little inner wire. It's going to be an outer side of the spring. This small wire, and I keep a few of these around because I'm always buying different springs for new units. And I keep these in just for this reason alone. You can take this and make yourself a little small piece of wire and wind it up on. But first, before I get started, I want to install it on the drill itself. We'll just walk it through. And as you see here, I've got a small piece of tape that I have used. I want to tape that wire to the drill. I don't want it falling, as long as it don't fall off, as you can see what I'm doing there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and I'll show you what we're going to do. Basically what we're going to do is wind up that spring and then install that wire onto the spring and have it completely available to use, and it'll hold it in place so that it won't come back apart. So to get started, we'll go ahead and you want to grab a hold of your spring with your socket and slowly rotate it. You're going to be winding it up, and you're going to have to hold it down with your hand in order for this to work, because it will pop back loose again, which if it does, not a big deal. You just simply want to keep rotating it and getting it lined up. Now I've got to be on the other side of that screw, so okay, and we'll just keep winding. See, it tries to pop loose on you, but just hold it down with your hands or fingers, whatever you got to do, and keep slowly rewinding it. Until that other end of that spring hooks into that screw. Okay, now you see I have it all installed where I want it. Now, take your little wire that you had clipped hanging up there on your drill motor and go ahead and slowly release it back into that wire. Okay, see, now it's in place for you. It'll hold it in place while you're reinstalling it back into your housing. Now, to get it off here, all I want to simply do is remove that screw. Well, see, that's what I was telling you about starting over. Okay, we're starting over. Spring let loose after I put the wire on, so we're going to start this again. And I basically went ahead and stuck my wire back on the drill, Just remember, this takes a little bit of patience. It can be done. And here we're going to try it again. And I'm hooking in to my wire there. I just need to get it, break it loose. Okay, here we are again, back to where I started. And now, take our wire that we had taped to the drill motor. Go ahead and fall in place. And slowly, again, rotate your drill in the opposite direction. Okay. I'm just kind of pulling this up a little bit to make sure it's fully engaged. And now we can remove our screw carefully. Now, you have your spring fully wound, ready to install back onto the unit. And this is a little hack I found that works well. I mean, sometimes you may have to go in here and just re-bend that hook a little bit, because sometimes it'll spread it apart, which is not a big deal. And then you can install it in your recoil housing. Well, that's just a little hack I'd like to leave with you. And please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.